as the blinding of this world, as the God of this age. You know what I'm saying? And so to blind the minds of the people goes right in along with Christ saying, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." You know what I'm saying? This is the greatest system ever put forth, man, that you see in America. You know, so when the Bible tells you the God of this age, you know, that being the dollar bill, blinding the minds of the people, you know, and Christ standing against spiritual wickedness in high places. You know what I'm saying? In Ecclesiastes 7:7 telling you, uh, um, a wise man is made mad by oppression, and a gift destroys the heart. So basically, it's telling you right now, because we're, like I told you, we're in the highest time of oppression and spiritual wickedness in high places that we've ever seen in our lives. You know, and for the Holy Bible, which millions of people claim to follow and love and stuff, to tell you that oppression makes a wise man mad, that would mean that right now, if you're not upset, if you're not angry to some extent, then you are a fool. That's basically what the Bible is saying. On the other hand, if you're not angry at oppression, which is where we're at right now, so many people are under oppression in America, you know what I'm saying, in the so-called land of the free, which should even make people feel more insulted that they're being oppressed in so many ways in the land of the free, in a land that gloats itself to be so great, so great. The land of the free having the greatest prison population on the earth, you know, the greatest the greatest mass incarceration system on the earth, to make prison an industry. Do you know what it is to make prison an industry? The military prison industrial complex. You know what I'm saying? To make all that shit an industry. So brothers and sisters, like I'm saying, man, we're on the verge of revolution. We've been on the verge of revolution. But the thing is, brothers and sisters, I understand. Nobody really wants to address. Everybody knows that this just that all kind of bullshit is going on. We know that the bullshit is going on. You know what I'm saying? But the spirit is smarter than the flesh. The spirit is smarter than the flesh. And the people just don't want to end the game. We just want to play the game. It's just a game. It's just a game. Money is a game, man. You know what I'm saying? Money is a game which ultimately is going to keep your oppressor on top, but it's just a game. You know what I'm saying? And brothers and sisters in the black community do not want to address the real issues because we don't want to end the game. America doesn't want to address the issues because it doesn't want to end the game. That's all it is. Regardless of how many innocent brothers and sisters and prophets and gods and goddesses are slain, we don't want to end the game. So at the end of the day, you know, we have to look in the mirrors, man. You know, look in the Bible. You know, any preacher right now, go get him and tell him why. Tell him to watch this video. Tell him to come here and watch this video. Ask him why was Christ on the cross saying, "Abba, Abba, Father, why have you forsaken me?" Is this not us right now saying, where is God right now, man? Where is God in this shit? Like, you know, why is God forsaking us? You know what I'm saying? Left us to die type shit. That's what happened on the cross. None of your preachers on Sunday explain that. And that's sickening. That's sickening. That's sickening. And it shows that none of you read. It shows that none of us really, truly read, bruh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just go to church and they let the pastor spit one verse at them and they felt like they read the Bible, bruh. That's just the most foolish. But it all makes sense. It all makes sense if you truly care and you really think about it. It all makes sense. You know, we could talk on and on forever and ever. But it's just a couple things that I wanted to nail in the coffin for you brothers and sisters, man. I really did. You know. So, if you call yourself Christ-like, because we are in a war. The Bible tells you that we're in a war. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, and so on and so forth. And the scepter shall never depart from Judah. And so many references is telling you that this is a great form of war. And they're disarming you and causing you to commit suicide and fight for the enemy brigade because they've turned your mind backwards completely. It's not about racism or black and white and all this, man. It's just about spiritual wickedness in high places and ignorance, man. A motherfucker just trying to keep you dumb. The whole country, bro. So, like I say, man, they're afraid to put him in. He's afraid to walk in that bitch. So you never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. It's just very interesting. I just want brothers and sisters to keep their eyes out and keep your mind on the concept of Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond race. That's beyond color. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Don't let nobody keep you at a lack of knowledge, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. So, brothers and sisters, like I say, man, I love you. Just wanted to pass this message on. It is yours truly. Anything that y'all would like to know biblically or, spiritually, stuff like that, just reach out, comment, whatever. But ask your pastors, man. Ask your pastors, why did that happen? And doesn't that sound just like us? Because it was prophecy. It was prophecy, a great deal of prophecy. And so much of it was perverted for subversive purposes, was turned upside down for subversive purposes, from Adam and Eve to the concept of Christ. But look at how eerily similar that is to today. Christ hanging on the cross. When Christ was on the cross and he was nailed to that cross, he thought God was going to come save him. Just like now, people reading this Bible and people who believe in Christ thinking that something's supposed to come out the sky and come save them. That same shit happened in the Bible to Jesus Christ. To Christ. Which is an African prophecy. Which is African people, in other words. Ultimately, African people, in other words. So, when Christ was on the cross, saying, Abba, Abba, Father, why have you forsaken me? That's what we're getting now in the church. Abba, Abba, Father, why have you forsaken us? And not just the church, but the people, period. You know what I'm saying? People are like, man, when, where's the pie in the sky? When the sky gonna divide? When this rapture coming? That's what Christ was saying on the cross, basically. Abba, Abba, Father, why have you forsaken me? But when someone turns your whole concept around, they'll turn you into one who's looking up for everything and for something to save you instead of saving yourself, and just completely resisting the ignorance and being willing to sacrifice your life for it, because understanding the generational impact that it can have if you do not fight, if you do not resist this clone. Brothers and sisters, it's yours truly, Prophet Williams, Prophet Amen Williams, and we here. You understand? Peace.